This is the start of a cycle trail that goes from Bryncir, was it? Bryncir to Caernarfon, about 25 miles long. There's a replica of the old railway that used to run along here. It's a disused railway track now. Okay, I parked here in the car park for the cyclists. Okay, there's the kind of livestock yards. I guess that's where they kind of have a livestock market, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to do a walk on, basically on country lanes. Although this is looks like a gravel track to begin with, and I'm going to just walk just a countryside walk. Okay, I've just come a couple of hundred yards. There's I can't quite remember the name of this river now. I think it runs down towards Crickov. There's a little bit of water in it because we have had a bit of rain recently. Okay, I did a little bit of uphill walking here. I think it's generally on the, I think it's on the level, this walk. But it's about the walk I planned is about 6.5 miles long, so those heavy quarry trucks were, there's a quarry that they're working down there. But this is part of the long distance, number 8. It goes from, I think, Cardiff to Holyhead. But I have been here long, well, I had a kind of like a cycle myself at one time, and it was over 10 years ago, probably 15 years ago. I actually have cycled along here. As you can see, this is Llyn Peninsula, and it's all more or less farmland. Lots of farms dotted around. Okay, there's quite nice views already opened up. And there's that quarry. That's a quarry that doing quarrying for some gravel, maybe. Okay, I'll turn right here at this junction. Yeah, sand or gravel. Yeah, looks like sand. Yeah. Okay, so this walk will be pretty well on quiet lanes. Well, I've still got nearly 6 miles to go. I like walking in these quiet lanes with nice views. Looking towards Snowdonia there. And here's this quarry right here, sand quarry. I think there's just the one guy working on it. He kind of uses that digger to scoop out the sand and then transport the sand to, well, somewhere over, not too far, and then comes back and gets another load. Nothing exciting really on this walk. It's just a country walk, which I quite enjoy doing. There's these are kind of like passing places here, one a gateway as well. Because I was considering parking on the side of one of these narrow lanes, but parking spots seem to be few and far between. Okay, I'm coming. I've only just walked a little over a mile, so still got some way to go. Well, I've only really started the walk, you might say. Now, I can't quite remember what those are called now, but they spread everywhere. I've got them in my back garden, and we're coming up to a house here on the right-hand side. So they're probably the inhabitants of that house planted these on the roadside, extended their kind of garden, you might say. Yeah, nice little hideaway cottage there. Okay, this is the road junction. I turn left here. Correction, I said that cycle track was 25 miles to Caernarfon. It's actually more like 12 miles. Okay, so oops, there seems to be one or two cars coming. All right. Continue on here. There's more of those flowers. Well, so far so good. I mean, I've only, well, maybe just over a mile and a half maybe. Yeah. Can't complain about the weather. Temperatures. Oops, another car coming. Post office man making his deliveries or collections. Okay, so okay, so there's a hill up there. It's about a 300-foot climb to the top, and there must be a very good viewpoint from the top, but I don't think there's any right of way that goes up there. Is that the first sign of the trees? 30th of August. Starting to turn colour a bit. Okay, that looks like a parking space there, but of course they needed to turn round into a driveway. I just well, that's it there, right? Coming into a group of farm buildings here, and I think I got an option here of making a shorter. I feel all right, so I'll carry on. But I could make a shorter walk here by taking a footpath to the left. You know, kind of a complex of the old stone barns have all been replaced with these fabricated structures, which of course makes sense. Okay, so maybe there's the right of way going down there. All right, I'll carry on. Views from up here. The sun's still shining nicely, and a nice cool breeze as well blowing. That's Porthmadog over there. It goes up to over 1,700 feet above sea level. Don't think it's often hiked up. This lane's on a slightly elevated level, so there's generally good all-round views. Okay, approaching another road junction here, and I believe I turn left here. It's a circular walk. That's cycle route number 40. It's another road junction. Just came down there. And that goes towards Ereval, highest point in Llyn Peninsula. But I turn down here. I'm not quite, about just over a third of the way around on this walk. So, well, no problem really, but there's no hurry. So if I find a place to have have a break. But so far there haven't been any rocks or benches or anything like that. Very quiet lanes. Okay, I haven't seen any cars or any vehicle at all for the last half hour or so. So, oh, well, that's one of the nice things about walking on these quiet lanes. You can look around and see. Well, there's not much to see right now except, well, scrub fields. But you don't have to worry about footwork or anything like that. Okay, I'm about to cross a bridge here. There's not much to write home about on this walk. I mean, I kind of enjoy the walk, but not much to, as I say, comment on. A little stream there, but I'm still looking for that spot to have a break. Okay, coming up to another junction. Sun's been shining nicely since the start of this walk. Alright, private woodland, no public access. Well, hardly anyone here anyway. Oh yeah, maybe there's a possibility of having a break here. This this bridge that goes over this this stream I passed 10 minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like there's a spot there in the sunshine. Yeah, this bridge has a name. Okay, I had a 10-minute break, 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm a little, maybe, I'm over halfway round now, so probably 2.5 miles or so back to the car from here. Okay, there's that hill, and unfortunately I don't think there's a right of way to the top of it. That hill that, well, the first mile of the walk I got up to, okay, there's another place I could have had a break, and there's the first habitation I've seen for about an hour over there behind that barn. Yeah, okay. Okay, just the side of you, that's the Waitrose truck. That's handy if you live out here, miles away from anywhere really. Well, it has that feeling to it. Yeah, Arrival, Hardpoint Peninsula, and there's the group of mountains, like roughly around about 1700 or more above sea level. But Bulk Mawr is that one. So I've never walked up there on those mountains, those particular mountains there. As I say, excellent walking conditions, continual sunshine, and nice temperatures, and more or less level walking as well. That mountain ahead, with a few rocks on top of it, just about see it in the haze. I have Caernarfon, is it Caernarfon? It's over 2,000 feet high. I have climbed up to the top of that. That's when I first moved up here about 20 years ago. Continuing on. Okay, just happened to spot a couple of walkers. I was just going to say that was the first footpath sign I've seen for some time. Look at that, that's a pleasant grove, this track, and it looks like there's parking spaces here as well, if I decide to come here again. Okay, all of the walkers. Yeah, as I say, this part looks quite good farmhand. There's doing some work there. Okay, and I like this grove here. This lane goes through this grove of kind of like beech trees, obviously planted in the past. Yeah, beech trees. I like them. They're not actually. Well, Woodland Trust, I don't think quite likes them. They like to go for the Welsh oak, I think, the native plants. Okay, so if I'd have taken that shorter walk, that's where that footpath would have come out, right there. So it would of course have been a much shorter walk. So, but as I say, it turned out, I enjoyed the walk, but of course it's nothing, it's only for people that just enjoy, well, like me, that likes to get away from the crowds. Okay, continuing on. There's a nice mountain ash there, or rowan tree, mountain berries. I'll take another shot across this field here to the horizon. That's the Nantle Ridge. Can't just see the top of Caernarfon above the trees there. Nantle Ridge, and that's Moll Hebog there. A little bit hazy today. Okay, there's another view, Caernarfon. There's a kind of a mountain, can't quite identify that. Well, you probably can't see it on the video, but the Nantle Ridge, Moll Hebog, and that's small in the middle foreground. Well, that's kind of a nice walk from the village up to the top of that. I don't know if you can see, I won't zoom on it. About a quarter mile ahead. Those walkers passed me earlier on. So they're going for a fairly good walk by the look of it. Yeah. Look at that blue sky. That makes a change from the weather we've had for most of the summer. Okay. One or two sections here where the saying comes into mind, it's a long road without a turning. One or two stretches. Okay. Okay, I'm back on the number 8 long distance cycle route. I've just come from down there. Stretch now, but, maybe just over half a mile to go back to the car. Okay, nice breeze blowing. Okay, I'm on the, oops, there's another car coming. One or two cars on this. Okay, there's the quarry I passed earlier on. So I'm kind of, what's Croxton Gravel Limited, 1977. So it looks like it's been in business for a while. Okay. Maybe just a quarter of a mile now to go to the car park. It's probably, well, it's no problem, but this is probably the steepest section on the walk. And just ahead, maybe I should hone on it, maybe that's where they're taking the sand from that quarry. There, it looks like a little whole pile of sand there, right? That's what, okay. Okay, Bryncir is it? The busy main road that goes through the village. Okay, so that's the end of this walk. There's the car park. So thanks for watching.